Haha, you clicked on the Watch Now button. Today's very short presentation is brought to you by the letters T for Thought and C for Club. Some of you might be wondering what exactly is Thought Club. Now stay with me here, even if you were a Thought Club member before, because this year we're going to do things a little bit differently. So, Original Thought Club. This year, Original Thought Club will take place as TC Blue Skies, and that will be fortnightly meetings. So what happens in Thought Club Blue Skies? It's basically we just discuss topics, any topic that's raised by our members. We might do some problem solving, we might think about some innovations, we might share resources. So often we might discuss our classroom practices, what's worked and what hasn't worked, and then we just give each other feedback on that, some ideas, and really we just bounce off each other. So you can see there what the objectives are, discussing our practice with our colleagues, and we can just feed off each other's enthusiasm and each other's positivity. Unfortunately, I forgot to take a photograph last year of Thought Club in action because I was too busy thinking, but I have managed to create a dramatic reconstruction based on my memory of how Thought Club really looked. So here's a fairly accurate representation. I think you'll see that I got the likenesses down well there. So that's Thought Club Blue Skies. So there will be another Thought Club this year, and that's called Thought Club in Focus. This is where we're going to use research and data that's come from our own rooms. So we're going to be bringing our students' responses to some of our activities and analysing those for thinking and talking with each other about how can we develop that thinking further. We'll be using different thinking structures as models from all different range. Sometimes we might use the visible thinking stuff, but we're going to branch out from that and try new stuff as well. So it's really getting more models of thinking routines and strategies into our repertoire. You can see the objectives there are about kind of promoting, valuing, making visible thinking, and actually using the strategies as much as possible in the classroom and analysing the student responses to see how we're progressing in our goals towards thinking. So again, it'll be fortnightly face-to-face meetings, but don't feel like that you have to commit to every single meeting. I know how busy it gets. Maybe you want to come, but you don't have anything to share. That's cool. Just come along and observe. We don't mind lurkers. Obviously, I didn't have a photo for this one either because it's new, but I described to an artist what I thought I could see happening in TC in Focus, and so he's come up with a rendition, an artist's impression. He's kind of got a few details about the time period, maybe not quite correct, but I think the significance of what we're doing comes across strongly here in their artist impression. So that's Thought Club in Focus. The third way you can participate in Thought Club is Thought Club Online. That's the Google Classroom environment. We'll put readings and research, and we discuss new professional development opportunities. We're going to share and celebrate some of the stuff that was happening in our classroom. And every now and again I put up a wee challenge for you. Maybe it's a classroom activity to try, maybe it's a controversial question or a quote to discuss. So lots of different content for you to check out on Google Classroom, TC Online, and if you've never used Google Classroom before, then this is a great way to learn how to use it. Because we did Google Classroom last year, I do actually have a photo this time. So here is a live action shot of me preparing your Google Classroom environment. Yeah, true story, true story. Other stuff. A new one this year is WeThink, and this is where I've been given a little bit of release time, which I can now use to support anyone who wants support through a mentoring or peer coaching program. So if you're interested in being involved in something that's a little bit more targeted and individualized, please let me know. Another exciting development this year is that WeThink and both Thought Clubs are recognized as official PLTs. And of course, there's other stuff. There's heaps of stuff we do. There's going to be Padlets, podcasting, PD opportunities, and proof. Just look out in your daily notices, and I'll let you know what's happening. You can jump on board at any stage. Like I said, we love lurkers, we love observers. We don't mind you popping in and out just on an as-needed basis. An extra special, exciting announcement. Huge shout out to Maiko Ito, who is thinking of initiating this Japanese Thought Club. We haven't got all the details ironed out yet, but get in touch with her if you're interested. We can work out how we can make this work. Really, really exciting. So here's a few tasks to add to your to-do list. Send me an email requesting to join Thought Club, borrow a copy of the Making Thinking Visible book from someone who did the course. Just read part 2. You don't even have to read all of it. Just pick one strategy. Trust me, you'll love it. Disclaimer. Thought Club and its subsidiaries take no responsibility for any side effects of increased thought, such as continuing irritation at vexing conundrums, sudden urges to implement crazy ideas, increased need to stop and debate professional puzzles with all of your colleagues.